Welcome to Warriors Nation News. Hello, Warriors fans. This is your go-to place for all things Golden State Warriors. Today, we're diving deep into an exciting chapter of the Warriors season, one that has seen the team's momentum soar and the vibe around the locker room shift in a major way. As many of you know, this season has had its share of ups and downs for the Warriors, but there's one key moment that seems to have turned the tide for the better. It came in the form of a trade that wasn't without some doubts at first, but has paid off in ways that are now impossible to ignore. Yes, we're talking about the trade that brought Jimmy Butler to the Bay Area, the bold move that shook things up. Let's rewind for a moment. When the Golden State Warriors front office decided to make a bold move for Jimmy Butler, head coach Steve Kerr had his reservations. Like any coach who's worked with elite talent, Kerr knew the stakes were high. Butler's intensity, his edge, and his sometimes controversial personality were all factors that made the deal a bit of a gamble. But as Kerr himself admitted, sometimes you've got to shake things up. And shake things up they did. The Warriors, who had been struggling to gain any real traction at that point in the season, found themselves suddenly with one of the best players in the league on their roster. And with that shift came a noticeable change in the team's energy, chemistry, and performance on the court. As Kerr pointed out, it was a crucial move, one that the Warriors needed. "We couldn't get any traction in the season, and Mike Dunleavy sensed it and made the move," Kerr said. "Sometimes you've got to shake things up, and we shook things up. It just so happened that one of the best players in the league was available." What followed was a surge of wins, with the Warriors taking 5 of their last 6 games, capped off by an impressive 126-102 victory over the Dallas Mavericks. The team has been rolling ever since, with the addition of Butler having an undeniable impact on the way they play. The new vibe with Jimmy Butler. Now, let's talk about the change in the Warriors' vibe. Kerr has been around the league long enough to know when something special is happening, and he's been quick to acknowledge the shift since Butler's arrival. The Warriors' head coach made it clear that the fans have felt it too. The energy, the confidence, and the belief in the team have all risen since the trade. "You can tell our fans see the difference," Kerr said after the win against Dallas. "They feel the momentum just like we do. It was an important shift. The trade itself, we needed it. We felt it, we were kind of treading water." The Warriors for much of the early season had found themselves stuck in a rut. Despite their championship pedigree, they couldn't quite find their rhythm, and their defense wasn't at the level we've come to expect from a Kerr-coached team. But with Butler's arrival, that all changed. Suddenly, the team looked sharper, more focused, and dangerous. Butler's presence on the court has been electric. His ability to dominate on both ends of the floor has injected new life into the Warriors lineup. And it's not just about scoring, it's his defense, his leadership, and his grit that have made the difference. When Butler plays alongside the likes of Draymond Green and Brandon Podziemski, the Warriors' defense has taken a massive step forward, and the results speak for themselves. In just 108 minutes together over the course of 6 games, this trio of Butler, Green, and Podziemski has posted a staggering plus 58 rating with a defensive rating of 98.7. Those numbers are elite, and when you factor in the Warriors' already potent offense, it becomes clear that this team has championship aspirations once again. The Warriors' playoff push, the road ahead. Looking ahead, the Warriors are in a prime position to continue their climb up the standings. As of now, they sit at 30-27, ranking 9th in the Western Conference. While they are currently in a play-in spot, their sights are set higher. The goal, of course, is to secure a solid playoff berth and avoid the uncertainty of a play-in game. And with 25 games remaining in the season, there's plenty of time for the Warriors to make a push for the upper half of the standings. With Butler now in the fold, it's hard not to feel optimistic about the team's chances. The Warriors have always been a team built around their stars, and with Butler joining forces with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, the potential for greatness is undeniable. There's an added sense of urgency as well, with Curry and Green both approaching the later stages of their careers. The Warriors know this could be one of their final chances to make a deep playoff run with this core group, and Butler is the perfect addition at just the right time. The future is bright for Warriors Nation. As we look to the future, it's clear that the Warriors are positioned to make a serious run in the postseason. The addition of Jimmy Butler has given the team a renewed sense of purpose, and the confidence within the locker room is higher than it's been all season. Kerr and the coaching staff have always emphasized the importance of defense, and now, with the added presence of Butler, it's evident that the Warriors are ready to reclaim their defensive identity. Moreover, the chemistry between the team's stars is beginning to blossom, with Butler quickly meshing into the Warriors system. His leadership has brought a new edge to the team, and with players like Curry and Thompson leading the charge on offense, the Warriors have all the pieces they need to compete for another title. In conclusion, the addition of Jimmy Butler has been a game changer for the Golden State Warriors. What was once a season full of uncertainty and inconsistency has turned into one of hope and excitement. The Warriors are rolling at the perfect time, and with the defensive prowess Butler brings, the team looks poised to make a deep playoff run. Warriors fans, this is our time. Let's keep this momentum going and continue to support our team as they push for a championship. Stay tuned for more updates and breaking news right here on Warriors Nation News. Until next time, stay loud and proud, Warriors fans.